was so excited because, you know, you hear about Bad Boy Entertainment and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to Bad Boy Entertainment, P. Diddy's place. I'm going there for an interview, and I was so excited. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, guys. This is Pebbles. So thank you for always coming back to watch me. If you are new here and my content is something that interests you, please hit the subscribe button. To my OGs, thank you for always coming back to support me. I won't take you for granted. Don't forget to hit the like button. Today's topic is extremely sensitive to most people. It is a serious topic. It is something that has been happening in the news in the United States of America. It has come to light that Sean P. Diddy Combs actually abused his former girlfriend. Remember a few months ago, or sometime, I think it was late last year, that Cassie, his former girlfriend, accused him of trafficking and abuse. Many people did not believe her. Only a handful of people believed her, and one of the reasons why most people did not believe her is because it took her a long time to break this news. It took her a long time to talk about it. And as a result, people thought that she was only after money. Many of them said that she was lying and she sold her soul for money. When she accused Sean P. Diddy Combs, of course, he settled within hours. And that should have been a red flag. That if he settled that quickly, and I think some people stated that it was for $50 million. I am not sure. Allegedly, it was for $50 million, and he settled. That's what she was asking for. I am not sure how much she received, but that was what she asked for, and he settled immediately, and that should have been a red flag to say that yes, he did it. Okay. Recently a video has been circulated in the media. I think CNN got a hold of this video of Sean P. Diddy Combs in a hotel in California, I think, the Intercontinental Hotel. And I don't think that I can post this video here because I may be flagged by YouTube for posting this graphic video here of Sean P. Diddy Combs beating the living daylight out of his girlfriend, Cassie. Apparently, what happened, they had some argument in the room. He slapped her, gave her a black eye. She tried to escape when he was in the shower, ran into the hotel hallway. He heard her leaving, I guess, and as she got to the elevator, he grabbed her and beat her and kicked her, and she was on the ground on the carpet, and he just kicked her, dragged her by her hair, dragged her back to the hotel room, threw a bottle at her. Allegedly. That's how graphic it was. That's what we saw on the video, and I could not believe my eyes that a man who came from a woman, a man who has a mother, a man who has daughters, did that to someone else's child, to someone else's daughter. I couldn't believe it. It was disgusting, and there was no coming back from this after this leak. Absolutely no coming back for Sean P. Diddy Combs. Now I want to talk about something. I've met Sean P. Diddy Combs before. I'll just call him P. Diddy because I am sick of this entire Sean P. Diddy Combs. I've met P. Diddy before. The first instance was brief. During college, I was sent to an interview at Bad Boys Entertainment for my internship interview. I got an internship interview there, and I was so excited because you hear about Bad Boy Entertainment and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to Bad Boy Entertainment, P Diddy's place. I'm going there for an interview, and I was so excited when I got the news that I landed this interview with his company. And I dressed up nicely in my suit and showed up, and as I walked into the building, this is in New York, as I walked into the building, I just looked around and I knew that was not the place for me. Let me tell you, there were lots of women working there, and I mean, they were all half naked, and the booties were like this. And then there were the rapper boys, just hanging around, because at that time, I think he was doing Making the Band. He was doing Making the Band. So some of the guys from Making the Band were there, and they were disgusting. Like, the way they talk to people, for example, they were like, what's up, mommy? Kind of, it was disgusting. What you saying? What you doing here, mommy? That kind of thing, And I was sitting out there in a really dingy looking waiting room, waiting for them to lead me into whatever, the conference room or wherever or the office that the interview was supposed to be held. And these guys were just out there, like, the way they spoke and they curse, and every word that came out of their mouth, it was disgusting. And I'm like, this is not the place for me. And I met him briefly at the interview. He did not interview me. Of course, it was one of the big booty girls who dressed half naked who interviewed me. And after I left, I went back to school, and I told them that I was not interested in working for that company. And one of the main reasons was they wanted me to work for free. They wanted me to work for free. And I was like, nope. That was one of the main reasons, the freeness. Okay. And then I was also disgusted by what I saw when I went to the office. The presentation, of course, it's a music industry or whatever. So I didn't expect anyone to be in a suit or anything, but I didn't expect how vulgar they were. I did not expect that. And then when they mentioned that the internship would have been a free internship, meaning I would not be paid at all, I said, I can't do it. So I did not take that job, and I'm glad that I didn't, because the person, I think, who went there really didn't learn anything. They were like the errand boy or errand girl, because that's what he had his some of his employees doing, running around, walking across the bridge to fetch him cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. Literally walk from Midtown Manhattan across the bridge to Brooklyn to the Cheesecake Factory on Flatbush to fetch him cheesecake. And perhaps that's what he would have, had me do. And so I'm glad I did not get that job, or I did not accept that position. My second encounter with him was, I think, was it late last year? I can't remember, I can't remember. That my second encounter with P Diddy happened, and I was on my way to Fifth Avenue to do a little bit of therapy, shopping. And he was outside of Aman Hotel. That's one of the most expensive hotels in New York, and apparently he was staying there, him and his current girlfriend, Young Miami. And they were out there in front of the hotel acting crazy, and music licking from the cars, and she is in one car, he's in a convertible, and they were just out there. And I'm standing, I walked out, and I saw him, and I stood there, and I was like recording what's happening. Because of course you see them acting like that, you're going to record. And the car was nice. I liked the car that he was in. So yeah, I was interested in that car. That was a nice car, darling. I picture myself in it. Not with him though. And then he came over to me and he's like, oh, what's up, beautiful? What's up, beautiful? I'm on live. And he was on live and he came up to me, what's up, beautiful? I said, oh, hey. And I just started laughing. And he's like, are you feeling the love? And I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling the love. Of course I'm feeling the love. And I was giggling, because he had me on live, his live, showing, and talking, and he was just walking around saying he's spreading the love. Yes, I think he had a song or a music video coming out, and that's why he was doing that. I am not sure, but I will leave the video right here, guys, if you don't believe me, okay?
How you doing, beautiful?
I'm good. How are you?
Hello. We live right now. We're walking through the city. Hey, in the streets of New York. How you feeling, baby?
I'm good. I'm
Good.
good.
You good? You feel the love?
Yeah.
And to think that he was out there pretending to be this innocent person, this innocent, sweet man, because I was not the only person he approached. He approached other women as well. Young Miami was there. She was not next to him, but I heard the bodyguard told him that she went back to the room. She got tired of sitting out there in the car, just being the beard, of course. So she went back upstairs to the room. So, my thoughts were, after I heard about all this thing that came out with the Cassie situation and her, accusing him of what he did to her, and then in light of the new video that came out, after I heard all of that, I'm like, oh my goodness, this can't be this guy who has been acting so sweet, who I met, and, he was just so happy, talking about, showing love to everyone. This can't be the same guy who did this to Cassie. Of course, I believed Cassie when she came out and mentioned what happened to her. But in the back of my mind, I also thought to myself, just like everyone else, why she waited so long to talk about this? Why she waited so long to tell the world? Why didn't she leave? And we all ask these questions when it comes to situations that involve abuse, whether it's by a man or a woman. We always ask, why did you stay? None of us knew why Cassie decided to stay. But we also know deep down that it is not easy sometimes to leave these men or women when they abuse you, especially if this person is as powerful as Puff Daddy. Remember, Puff Daddy is in a huge circle. He can break you. Remember that this is not the first accusation. Puff Daddy has been accused before by people for doing other things, allegedly. Remember the incident in the club, and Shine went to, Shine took the fall for that incident, and allegedly it was said that it was not Shine who did the deed at the club, it was Puff Daddy. Allegedly. So this is not the first time we have been hearing, his name going back and forth in the media, or, in the background, that he has done these things before, and he is so powerful that he can just make a phone call and things will go away. Allegedly. So when we think about why Cassie didn't leave him, why she stood there next to him at all these events, the Grammys, the parties, and smile, you know, her beautiful smile, taking a picture next to him, kissing him.
Diddy almost had a panic attack when the mic went to Cassie.
Is there anything that you may want to confess tonight before you go in?
I keep everything right here.
There you go.
Or right here.
Yeah. You angelic all the time?
Diddy
all this time he was abusing her and she didn't try to leave. Maybe that's why. She was afraid to leave him. She was fearful. Some of these guys, they have money. Yes, they have the cars. And listen to me carefully. Some of you out there need to hear this. They have the Lamborghinis. They have the money. They have the power. But what they don't have is the love for you. They won't love you. You will just be there for them to use and abuse whenever they want to. Stop chasing money and cars. Stop chasing these material things, okay? Some of you, I'm not calling any names, but some of you need to hear this. And, you know, I am just happy. You know, well, as I said before, Diddy pretends to be who he is not. And my example is with my video where I met him and he kept saying, are you feeling the love? Do you feel the love? And he was walking around telling people how he's feeling the love and all that nonsense, okay? He was a sweet person, and there are many people who can also, you know, agree that they have met him before and he just came off as a really, really nice person. But behind closed door, he is a... Okay? The video that was released recently of him abusing Cassie is from 2016. Imagine, guys, 2016. And this video remained a secret for so long. So let's think about it. Who released this video to CNN? I am sure CNN didn't go searching for this video, right? Who released this video, and why did the hotel cover this up for so long? Why did the hotel say nothing? Why did the hotel not call the authority after they saw this video? Who got paid off at the hotel? Do you think someone got paid off at the hotel to keep this video a secret? How do you think CNN got this video? Do you think the FBI found this video in his house when they raided, and someone decided to release this video now? Tell me what your thoughts are on this. I think someone had this video and was sitting on it for a while and waiting for the right time to release this video. The other thing is, this happened in 2016. According to many lawyers or attorneys, I am not an attorney, so I'm just going off what a lot of the attorneys have been saying. A lot of them, they're saying that he can't go to jail for this. The statute of limitation has expired, and so he can't go to jail for this. So nothing will happen to him, even after seeing this video, even after the authorities got a hold of this video, okay? It's too long gone. Nothing will happen to him. The only other thing that Cassie can do now is sue that hotel, because they withheld this valuable information, allegedly, from the public. And who knows, perhaps she asked them if they caught it on video, and perhaps they lied. Someone covered up so she can get more money out of this hotel, the Intercontinental Hotel. I think they're closed now, I'm not sure. But that was so disgusting that they saw this, they look at this. Those people must not have mothers and sisters and daughters They covered this because of how powerful P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Diddy Combs is. I just want to say, well, it has come to light. Let me say this. It has also come to light. Recently, Diddy came out, I think yesterday or today, because a lot of people kept saying allegedly Diddy beat her. Now we don't have to say allegedly anymore, because Diddy came out today and apologized. And I will leave this video here. And his sorry ass apology, you know, is just ridiculous. You can tell that it's not coming from his heart. That apology is sickening. It's just as bad as what we saw in that disgusting video. It is not coming from his heart. And I will leave this video here of him with his sorry ass apology.
Difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I had to go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
I am sorry, Puff Daddy. You can take your apology and stuff it you know where, because there is no way this poor girl is going to get over what you did to her. For the rest of her life, she will suffer. Mentally, physically, she will be hurting. Okay? No amount of money can heal her from that abuse that happened to her. No amount of money. None. I am just happy. Shout out to Cassie. Shout out to you, girl, for coming forward. Shout out to you for being brave enough after so many years for coming forward. And shout out to your husband for supporting you and being there with you to make sure that you feel comfortable enough to know that he got you no matter what. No one can hurt you anymore. And I think that was one of the reasons why she felt so comfortable coming forward to tell the world what he did to her. You know, we all know that we can't blame Cassie for staying, like I said, because most of us know how powerful this guy is, you know. I'm just thankful that Cassie came out years later. It didn't matter how long it took her, and she opened this Pandora box now. This is a Pandora box she opened, and there is no coming back for Diddy. He is going down. And I also want to know his friends. When you look at Diddy at these parties, and I remember there was one time I saw Shenzia, our own, very own Jamaican, Shenzia. She was at a party. I can't remember if it was Diddy's birthday party or it was one of the after Grammy parties. But she was at a party and I saw Diddy eyeing her. It was a video, I can't remember where on YouTube I saw it. And Diddy was just eyeing this girl when she walked by. And I remember I made a comment in the comment section. This was over a year ago. Like, no girl, don't do it, please. Please don't even look at Diddy. He's not a good person. I remember I made that comment. But the way he was eyeing her, trying to get to know her, and then I saw her at his birthday party, so she was also in that circle. And of course Shenzia is an attractive light-skinned girl, and as I said, Diddy has a type, and he likes attractive women, and she fits that type, slim type. And that's perhaps one of the reasons why he was trying to get to know her. But I remember saying, Shenzia, do not go anywhere close to Diddy. And I'm glad that she didn't get caught up with this man, because imagine, one of our very own Jamaican, imagine if he had done that to one of us, you know what I mean? One of our very own. But she attended some parties with him. I've seen her at his parties, yeah, or in the same circle. And there are all these other guys that are, you know, attended all these parties because you know how powerful he is, like guys like Jay-Z and, you know, a lot of those big guys. They always hang out together, and I think he's best friends with Jay-Z. So now, are they trying to distance themselves from him? Because I haven't heard a nip from Jay-Z. Nothing. None of his friends, except, well, I would say 50 Cent is his enemy. None of them have come out to say anything, whether on Cassie's side or P. Diddy side. None of them. And look at this video that they made hanging out at, I think it was one of Jay-Z's parties, you know, and how they were saying, you know, I'll leave the video here.
Fuck that, more chapters too. Fuck that. Come on, big, let's do it, man. Me and you go get some fucking tequila.
It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch. Yeah. You understand?
Right.
And we here together, and we're going to keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us. Black excellence. Right there.
Look at them. Just look at these guys. Look at them. Look at them. What they say, birds of a feather flock together. But united we stand until someone falls. That's what he should have said. Now they're all quiet. They have disappeared. All those guys have disappeared, including Mary J. Blige as well, because that's one of his best friends. And that's what happened when you are at the top and you fall. The world, your circle around you, they disappear. So listen, always remember the small people when you get to the top, because you see all those big people around you, those people scatter, okay? They disappear. And this is what has been happening to him right now. He has no friends. Everyone is just distancing themselves from him. No one wants to be associated with P. Diddy right now, and we all understand why. Something that I always tell myself, and I say this to people as well. Sometimes we worship people that we don't know. And we see these people on YouTube or on Instagram or wherever, but what we see is this little snippet of them and what they do in their life at that moment. And we see that and we fall in love with these people. We do not know them, but we fall in love with them and we worship them. But behind closed doors, some of these people are the devil. They're not good. Not good at all. So yeah, so that is some of the things we have to think of. You know, we don't see the hidden side. We don't see the dark side of their lives. We just see that what they want us to see. But when the camera stop rolling, they're a completely different person, different personality. I will leave some comments here that a lot of some of the guys who in the beginning when she came forth to talk about how, you know, he treated her, they judged her, they blamed her, they have completely changed and they're now believing her after they saw the video. They bashed her in the beginning, but now they're changing their mindset and they're on her side now. I will leave the information right here for you to watch them talk about it and what they had to say. Some of his own friends, what they had to say about him and this entire situation.
Man. And so for me, For me, there is no coming back from it. For me, there is no it's ever going to be okay. For me, all our prayers, all our thoughts should be with that woman. All our thoughts should be with her husband, who in some way is going to have to try to help that woman heal from. And I think it's a lesson to all of us that we definitely want people to be innocent until proven guilty.
What I want to ask you guys is, do you believe that Diddy is really sorry? Do you think that this man is really, really sorry after watching his apologies, lame apology? Do you think he's really, really sorry? Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Do you believe he went to therapy to get help? I don't think he did. I just think he's just coming out with this lame excuse. Do you think that he should have made this apology public, or should he just apologize to his victims? I'm pretty sure there are a whole lot of other victims who will come forward at some point. I heard that 3 other women had come forward and accused him of abuse as well, but there will be other victims who may come forward after seeing this video and and talk more about it and talk more about what happened to him. And this is one of the reasons why I'm also happy that Cassie came forward, because it helped other women directly or indirectly who is linked to him, even if they're in their regular relationship and these things has been happening to them. It gives them courage to come forward and to talk about it. So this is one of the other reasons that I really, really appreciate that Cassie had the courage, I should say, to come forward and talk about this and let the world know what happened to her. I truly hope that she will someday heal from this. It will not be now, because this is still hot and in the media, and the more and longer it's in the media, it's the more painful it will be for her, because it's just reminding her over and over, sort of a flashback of what happened to her. So all I can do is hope for peace for Cassie. I don't care about Puff Daddy. He could go rot in jail. What he did to her was horrible. I will keep Cassie in my prayers and hope that she heals from this sooner or later. Also, to all the victims who suffered by hands of their spouses, or those who have been abused, I will keep them in my prayers as well. Thank you for watching, and hey, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. I'll go finish my I'm having a glass of champagne and a little bit of pineapple juice on this wonderful Sunday. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Ta-ta.